Yeah. You know what time it is. Your favorite movie stars time. Your favorite rappers time. Your favorite player hater in the comments time. They can't stop showing up, but ain't no growing up for them. Let's get into this. I now have looked through the information that was presented to me, and I want to pose this question to everyone. What if the last media with the mogul DJ Akademiks was the true nature to cause issues and not diffuse the situation? Now, why do I bring this up? Now, here's the thing. What was his last media that he participated in with XxxTentacion? As we know, we see him around a different amount of superstars, and just not too long ago, he's been accused of being involved with different things involving law and other superstars. Is DJ Akademiks the superstar killer? Is he the career killer? Now, he claimed that he was number one in helping to infuse growth with 6ix9ine's career. This was a very sturdy and well-placed stance he took, having credibility in the career we've seen has swiped the nation and given a lot of younger generation hope. Now, what was his true interactions dealing with XxxTentacion? This is the question that we're trying to wonder. What interaction did he have to have interviews or to do different things that we could deem him to be taking credit for certain artists being respected a certain way? Or is he in a position to? This is what we're wondering. Now, what I first thought, there was bad blood between certain individuals and that were saying they were close to X, but as I did more digging, I noticed the video. Now, this video went viral that DJ Akademiks did, and in this video, he showed X allegedly yelling at someone that was deemed to be the nephew, but it was someone with a high-pitched voice. So that is what a lot of people said. There were some other people that claimed a certain woman was the one that he was yelling at, but it was an argument about that. But nonetheless, this went viral. Did this cause issues for XxTentacion in life? And if this is the case, what happened to XxTentacion behind the scenes dealing with this? No. What conversations went on behind the scenes dealing with this? Because when I see this video and I see myself make these claims about Dom is live, I thought to myself, well, the type of media he does is very synonymous to someone else. When I did more digging, I saw that DJ Akademiks did a certain video. Now, what do we see going on now dealing with him and this girl who we're not giving clout to? She's an Instagram model that's shaking all over the screen and doing different things of that nature. How do we see that interaction? It's sour. Did he have sour interactions with his last media releases dealing with X at that time? This is very important, because if I'm going to ask Dom is live or say that I had a receipt that he had bad blood, why wouldn't I ask Akademiks, who's another person that does media similar to what he does? So let's ask him, Akademiks, did you cause friction in a situation because of your media the same way accusations came to cause friction with you and other superstars in the game? Were those accusations due to behind the scenes conversation? See, that's where we need to get to. That's what I'm looking for. If anyone has behind the scenes interactions between Akademiks and XxTentacion, please send them to me. I really need to read them and see them, because I can't imagine he liked you releasing this video where he was allegedly yelling at someone. Then I have notification that he ended up in court not too long ago after that issue of that release that went viral and was picked up by many different platforms when you released it. Do you have implications in this situation as well because of the media release I see you put up? Because here's my thing. You have other media on Chirac. other accusations that people were making, dealing with other superstars getting caught, where I even did a video asking you to come out and speak on it, which you never did. So where do you fit in the midst of this? Why do I see that video as one of the last videos you did about X? Why do I see that was one of your last interactions and it was negative? It was displaying him in a negative way. It was literally showing him excited, emotional, and this could potentially have gotten him into some trouble because of the nature of his interactions and how someone could have took that video and deemed it to be in a violent nature. Why am I finding you to be involved with so many superstars in a negative way because of when you release their media, something happens. When you speak on something, it's like something happens. It's always that type of scenario, in my opinion. But did you release this last thing and did he like it? That's what I'm asking you. You see, you never responded and you got off those related channels fast when I mentioned some different topics. Trust me, I did it on purpose and I saw how you were moving. So that's very interesting. Then you want to have the nerve to look down on lower tier YouTubers as if you're doing something great. But the question is, what really are you doing? As if you're making some difference, as if you're sitting here and helping the creativity and helping to find different people in a special way. But is your media truly harming the environment and the culture and not uplifting it? And I have a question. What type of DJ are you? I never heard about your shows. I never saw you scratching. I never seen you doing anything that would even declare you to be a DJ. So where does DJ Akademiks come from? No. Matter of fact, looking at receipts and things that were released when you were going at other moguls, what level of credibility do you hold to say you help careers when everyone we see around you that blew up into stardom, namely I only see one major one, which was 6ix9ine, ends up in a bad situation? How does that happen? What type of friends do you keep around you, let alone the women you mess with, end up messing with another man? And I see you doing things as such where a domestic dispute that is publicly made and her coming out saying you're this, that, this and that, that's negative, but that never comes out except your comments on other superstars. How is that possible? What is going on over there? That's what I'm asking. Was there bad blood? Was there bad blood between you two? But the way I perceived it, it looked to be against someone else that essentially was shown respect by his mother after being deceased, when in actuality, that was because of the way he was attacked, because of the media that was released. Now, this is all fair and play, because what I'm doing is I'm analyzing your relationship and wondering why the legendary DJ Akademiks didn't get a plaque, but we've seen someone else get a plaque. Was it because he did not like you breaking it viral without communicating with him or showing respect on it on the side when you tried to get contact and show respect at other times, except when you saw it would benefit you to release a story of this nature? How well do we really know your media to release and make people look bad, and then they're making comments on it, and then you're not backtracking on it when bad stuff happens to them because the way the media was released? And that is a question. Why? How? How is this possible? How do you get away with a whole series that caused massive destruction of a culture locally there, and you profited from it? There were a lot of people that were mixed up in that, and I declared that openly to you. And if that's an issue, we could go down the time of you doing it, the incident of you doing it, exactly what you were doing, satire, of these people's lifestyles, even when life was lost. So am I to presume because of that series you did that you never cared about the life of these superstars or a person altogether? Question mark. What's going on? Was there bad blood between DJ Akademiks and XxxTentacion instead of what I first thought there to be? Because you were the first one to release that video of the nephew. And you were the same one that allowed it to bring traction and work its way into the path of other media outlets. I didn't even notice until I saw his was released at a later date, and I said to myself, he did a mashup about it, but you did it first. So where was your relationship at? And do you have any receipts to show you had good relations with XxxTentacion? All rights reserved.